At a modest headquarters in Salt Lake City, Hillary Clinton's volunteers are working the phones, seeking votes. In the past, Democrats have virtually written off Utah, where Republican Mitt Romney won 72% of the vote 4 years ago. This year, the difference is Donald Trump, who rubs much of Utah's large Mormon population the wrong way.
His personal style clashes with this sort of Mormon ethos of niceness that I think pervades Utah and pervades Mormonism in many ways. Mormons are nice people. They may be strange in a lot of ways. They have beliefs that differ from standard Christian views, but they're nice, and he's not.
A new statewide poll shows Trump and Clinton tied in Utah at 26% each. Third-party candidates are close behind. Romney, a Mormon and a highly respected figure in Utah, has spoken out strongly against Trump. And even conservative voters say Trump makes them nervous.
He always seems like he's confrontational, and he goes from speaking normally to just, it appears, anger, fierce anger at times. And I just don't feel good about having my country be led by someone who's so volatile.
History is playing a role, too. In the 19th century, Mormons faced violent persecution for their beliefs. The faith's founder, Joseph Smith, was murdered by an Illinois mob in 1844, prompting many Mormons to migrate to what was then the wilderness of Utah.
They became, in other words, religious refugees, to use today's modern language, right? And that's a history that is still part of the consciousness of modern-day Mormons.
Trump's rhetoric on immigration and his call to bar Muslims from the U.S. evoke those painful memories.
The main issue is his issue with immigration and how hard-nosed he is on it, and how much hate there seems to be in his rhetoric towards immigrants.
If Trump were to lose Utah in November, it would be a defeat of historic proportions. The last Democratic nominee to carry the state was Lyndon Johnson back in 1964. Rob Reynolds, Al Jazeera, Salt Lake City.